Love Serving Autism is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Love Serving Autism's mission is to make a difference in the lives of children and adults with autism through the sport of tennis. When you see their faces on the tennis court, when you see the emotions that they display, and when you see their parents' testimonies, we know that it is making an impact, and that makes all the difference for us. My name is Lisa Pugliese. I played competitive Florida tennis. I was #1 in the state for 3 years. I ended up playing college tennis at Duke University and University of Florida, and then I decided to turn professional and played tennis for a few years on the tour, and I was sidelined by a back injury. So I took a little break from tennis and entered into graduate school. Studied for 3 years and actually became a speech and language therapist. My very first job interview was in an autism classroom, and I actually loved it so much I'm still in the field 15 years later. I had volunteered for 6 years for a national nonprofit teaching tennis, and I realized in 2016 I wanted to start my own local nonprofit to really benefit the children and adults in our community. The statistics of autism in the United States are 1 in 59 children are now diagnosed. Since the numbers are so high, it's so important for us to provide structured activities for these children and adults. Tennis teaches fine motor skills. It teaches gross motor skills. It teaches hand-eye coordination. It teaches communication and life skills. Children and adults on the spectrum often have difficulty regulating their emotions. And when they come to tennis and they gain confidence, whether it's winning a point or making a new friend, it really makes them happy. And you can see that emotional changes both on the tennis court and inside the home. Parents have reported that their children seems to be more positive, happier. One of the moms reported that their son brings their tennis racket to bed at night, and he uses it like a teddy bear. And that's his way of communicating how much the sport means to him. Love Serving Autism is able to sustain itself through donations and fundraising events. The funding goes toward our programs. We need equipment for our children. We need to register the children. We need to pay program directors. Our large mission starting in 2020 is to build an inclusive therapeutic tennis center. We will teach tennis to both typical and adaptive tennis players. I believe it's the first of its kind. Currently in Florida, there are centers specifically for special needs, but there are not any inclusive centers so that the typical peers can be excellent role models for children with special needs, and they also are provided with opportunities to volunteer. We at Love Serving Autism can't thank you enough for your support for our organization. I wake up every day with this bigger purpose in mind to continue this program. As the founder of a nonprofit organization, it's challenging every day because we often don't know where the funding is coming from, but when you look into the eyes of the children and you receive messages from the parents and they continue to encourage you to keep going, you just have to keep the faith and know that there's a bigger picture at the end, and that it really does keep me focused on the goal. We have a big mission ahead, and this mission would not be possible without all of your incredible support.